So Ralph Dieter, an ode to Mrs. Crume. An ode to Mrs. Crume, Ralph Dieter.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests. There have been many great teachers in my life. Thomas Mayer, one of the premier monetary and theory and policy economists in the US, and Leon Wege, a highly regarded econometric theorist, were very influential in my graduate studies. They caused me to specialize in their fields. But no one has had more impact on my education than my fourth grade teacher, Mrs. Gladys Crume. She was a heavy-set woman with fire red hair and an iron will that could handle anything that little monsters with big mouths, like me, could perpetrate. I first met Mrs. Crume when I was 9 years old. I had issues. My parents had split up within the past year, and I had trouble fitting in. I still had a bit of a German accent, and in the late 1950s, people in my school hadn't forgotten that my old country had fought against Americans and done bad things. I reacted to this overt ill will by being quite feisty. Mrs. Crume knew how to handle me, though. She put me to work. One major thing we did in class was a lot of reading comprehension exercises. She noticed that I handled the fourth grade level projects too quickly and easily. That's because I read massive amounts of books at home. All of a sudden, she started giving me different projects than all the other students. What in the heck is going on? I found out decades later from my mom that Mrs. Crume had started substituting projects several grade levels above the rest of the class. Boy, was she sneaky. It was not a bed of roses for me. I saw words which I guessed were scientific and government words which I had never heard of before. I started to lose confidence that I could do these advanced reading projects. Mrs. Crume observed my loss of faith and pulled me aside. She told me, "Ralph, you can do this." I believed her and held my head high and completed the projects. I never looked back. Years later, when I was in graduate school, I went back to my old elementary school. I got permission to talk to Mrs. Gladys Crume again. And she remembered who I was. Wow. I told her I was working on my PhD in economics. She cried. Then I cried. Mr. Toastmaster.